Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be exploring what is probably my favorite fast food burger of all time. I'm talking, of course, about the Hungry Jack's, aka Burger King Bacon Deluxe Burger. Now, Hungry Jack's, aka Burger King, has a really special place in my heart because as kids, our parents refused to ever take us to McDonald's, but for some really weird reason got the idea in their head that Hungry Jack's was a healthier alternative, and I'm really glad that no one told them that it's really not. This was probably one of the first burgers that I ever actually tried from Hungry Jack's, and it's definitely by far my favorite. At the end of the day, it's just an ordinary burger. It costs about $7 or $8, so you get what you pay for. But then I just thought to myself, what if you paid $25 for it? So look, what really intrigued me about this particular burger, most beef burgers, if they have lettuce and tomato, they're still probably gonna have something like tomato sauce. But like with a chicken burger, this is actually lettuce, tomato, and mayo. I've never seen that done with beef. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. Like, no one else does this, and I just feel like it's just such a winning combination. Let's just quickly have a look at what we're starting with. So basically what we've got here sort of looks like a sad character out of SpongeBob SquarePants. I guess the other reason why this burger looks a little bit ordinary is because I bought it about 3 kilometers away about 4 hours ago, and it's actually just been sitting in my fridge. So essentially what we're going to do is address every single stage of this burger recipe, and we're just going to go one better. Fuck, this is a boring video. Alrighty, so firstly we've got our beef. So this is 500 grams of mincemeat, and it's about 18% fat. Firstly, we're just gonna put some garlic salt here. We're also gonna add some paprika, some ordinary salt, and some pepper. And it is also customary to add some egg to the mince. So I'm gonna finally chop some basil leaves. Add some basil there. I'm also just gonna add 1 fresh chili. So if we just pretty much just hollow these out, get rid of the seeds. I'm just told that that's where all the spiciness is. So I'm just gonna chop that up really finely. Don't forget about the breadcrumbs. This is where the flavor of the meat gets really interesting. As it turns out, what they actually do is they'll often soak the onions in vinegar. So these have been soaking overnight in red wine vinegar. I'm just gonna spoon these into the meat, and just for good measure, we'll just add a little bit of that delicious red wine vinegar in there. Make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. So now for the cheese. We're doing Tasmanian Heritage Double Cream Brie. I'm just gonna quickly open this up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice this directly down the middle. And what we want are 4 nice long strips to run down the patty. Just gonna cut off a few extras just so we've got enough in case anything goes wrong. Oh, this is so much better than the cheap shit I bought the other day. Believe it or not, I am actually making a concerted effort to lose weight. Like, I'm trying really hard. When you're trying to lose weight, it's all about staying away from fats, sugars, and of course carbohydrates. So now we're gonna just add these to some baking paper. So you really just want these strips of cheese to be at the ready. Oh, come on, as if you would like trust a chef that doesn't constantly need to eat. Chef, a qualification that I got with my TAFE course that I didn't take. I'm not a chef, is basically what I was trying to say. So here I've got some coarsely cut up tomato. The Italians do this thing called bruschetta. Yeah, okay, look, I know that heaps of people already know what bruschetta is. I'm just establishing context. Shut up! But for anyone that doesn't already know, it's basically really crispy toasted bread with diced up tomato with some olive oil, salt and pepper, often balsamic vinegar, generally a little bit of red onion, and maybe some basil as well. So firstly, I'm just gonna quickly just cut up some basil here. And we're also gonna add a proportionate quantity of red onions. We're also just gonna add some olive oil and some salt and pepper. Mix all that up together until you have what is a pretty faithful Italian style bruschetta. So now, next we've got our lettuce. Knock knock. Who's there? Lettuce. Lettuce who? Lettuce in, please. So here we've got some coarsely cut up iceberg lettuce. It's raining quite heavily and there's a corrugated iron roof directly above me. Anyway, I'll just try and speak up. Also, the roof's leaking. So to the iceberg lettuce, we're actually going to add some purple cos lettuce. We are also going to add some stylistically sliced onion, or as the French would say, Spanish oignon, some Lebanese cucumber. Oh my god, okay, so this is one of my favorite parts. We're actually going to do some carrots now.
I don't know why I didn't.
Sorry, I'll get a good carrot out. Here's some carrots that I prepared earlier. Might even just like add all of that actually. But seriously though, how good are raw carrots? And kids, don't eat carrots off the ground, it's not worth it. Lastly, we're just gonna add some orange zest. Now all we need to do is mix our salad together. And finally we've got our mayonnaise. So I'm gonna go 2 large dessert spoons of mayonnaise. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. This isn't even me trying to be funny. This is actually just me trying to get the last out of a thing of mayonnaise. I'm sorry. What's that sound again? Oh yeah, that one. My next ingredient, which I'm afraid will be nowhere near as entertaining, is the garlic aioli. It's just aioli. I don't even know why they call it garlic aioli, considering that aioli is literally just mayonnaise with garlic. This stuff goes brilliantly with anything where bacon is involved. This is Cardini's Caesar salad. Dressing. Caesar dressing. And we're gonna add about a dessert spoon of this one as well. We now mix all that together, and just for a little bit of extra color, we're just gonna add some paprika. All right, so now we're actually gonna take care of the actual stressful part, which is actually just putting this burger together. To be honest, I'm a little bit anxious about the whole thing because timing is key, and everything you have seen here so far has actually taken me over an hour. And essentially, look, you don't want to make your bacon too crispy because...
You still want
Alright, so as soon as we start to see some of the fat start to come off these patties, we flip them. And we add some cheese. Start by just getting our burger buns out. And now serving patty number 1, number 2. Next up, we add our bacon. Then we add our tomatoes. Then we add our comprehensive lettuce salad. And finally, we have our tailored mayonnaise, which I'm just going to put a little bit of over here. Spread that around before putting that on top. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at about 50,000 calories. I call it the Bacon Supreme. So guys, thank you so much again for watching. A few weeks back, I actually officially hit 100 subscribers, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. So look, I put a special thing on Facebook a few weeks ago just saying the next 3 people to subscribe get a special mention. To those people that subscribed, thank you so much. That's pretty much it from me, guys. So until next time, enjoy, and yeah, give this recipe a shot if you just want to be completely inundated with calories. I'll try and make something healthier next time, but don't hold your breath.